How do you feel? I'm Dr. Burkus, Marin County Hospital. And you are one very lucky woman, Mrs. Merrick. I wish I could say the same for your husband.
No.
We're doing everything we can. But you have to understand, he went all the way down in that car. He's in a deep coma.
Honey? It's me, darling. It's Judith.
Oh.
It's me, Judith.
We call that psychogenic amnesia. The patient doesn't know his name, his family, his personal history. Everything else he remembers. The year, who's president. He can drive a car, he can function professionally. But anything personal, just out of reach.
For how long?
Could be a week. I'm gonna have to be honest. Could also be permanent.
Retaining the tractor. Press hard. Keep irrigating, keep irrigating. Okay. Support. Following the wire.
Mexico. Cabo San Lucas. Our vacation with Jeb and Jenny last year.
Oh, darling, don't.
I'm so afraid.
There's nothing to be afraid of. You're alive. And you're not alone. I'll always be with you. Always.
You want to blow out a little? Blow out a little, please. Blow out. Spirit.
And you know who they are?
Sure, you told me. It's Jeb and Jenny Scott. You know, she's kind of attractive.
Oh, yeah. She also writes horoscopes and reads palms.
I take it she's not an active part of the business.
Her contribution to Merrick Scott development is to spend Jeb's money so fast it keeps him hustling.
Hustling?
He's a real killer. Remember I told you?
No, the therapist said you have to do this.
Nights in white satin, never reaching the end. Letters out.
They had this on the jukebox in that funky little bar in Mexico. You put it on so many times, some drunk offered us 10,000 pesos to give it a rest.
Did we accept?
10,000 pesos is only $5. We were insulted. Dan, should I tell you what I want more than anything? When we're through here, I want to go back to Mexico. Jeb can ride out the marina development. That's his baby anyway, and besides, he owes you, Dan. We need time together. Alone.
Sounds okay to me. Oh. After I get back to San Francisco, find out where I live, where I work.
Should I tell you what we used to do there? On that beach at night? Should I tell you? Shall I?
Yes.
Just what the truth is, I can't say anymore, 'cause I love you. Yes, I love you. 'Cause I love you. Yes, I love
Remember?
Yes. Yes, I do. That's the Transamerica building, right?
Right. And on the 36th floor, Merrick Scott Development.
Oh, wow. Hey, I know this place.
You really remember?
Well, I don't know, but I could swear I've been here before. Don't say anything.
Hello? Oh, hi, Jeb. No, we just got back. No, he's fine. Just a little tired. Well, thanks, Jeb. But you know, we just want to kind of lie low for the first few days. That'd be great. No, I promise. Okay. Sure. We'll leave you next weekend. Okay. Love to Jenny. Bye. Darling, I'm here to help. Easy. We were warned this might happen. Remember, we're a team. We face this together.
There's something about this room. These mirrors just made me crazy. I'm so sorry.
If something here upsets you, let's just go away. We'll leave tonight if you want to.
I don't want to go.
Whatever you want.
Careful.
Jesus.
Where'd you get thrown out?
I don't know. Up there somewhere.
I was, pretty smashed, huh?
Well, Jeb's idea of playing host is soak the guests. He did everything but pour it over our heads. So, Happy New Year.
You know what I like about amnesia? Well, after 7 years of marriage, I get to fall in love with you all over again.
Oh, damn.
I mean it. Hey, was I always this sentimental?
No. But don't stop. Hello. Oh, Jenny. No, I was just running for the phone.
How's Dan? You okay?
Yes.
Really, everything's fine?
Yes, Dan's getting back to his old routines.
That's great news.
Yes.
He's back in shape? Judith?
Yes, he is.
What about difficult, huh?
Yeah. Yes, he does, Jenny.
Okay.
He looks great. And he sounds sexier than ever.
So here you are. Jenny tried to bully us into going over there for dinner tonight, but I said you weren't quite ready for it. Dan? Something the matter? We can go over there if you want to. I just thought...
No. I'd like to go.
Hell of a thing, pal, when you think about it, huh? Start a new life, see everything with a fresh eye. Kind of like being a kid again. Definitely has its upside. Boy, when I think of some of the things I'd like to forget, like the time when I was 15, I took Mary Louise McBurney to Luann's diner on a date. Came up $2 short. She called her father to come and bail us out, and he called me a pathetic little pissant. He spoke like that. Anyway, he scared the shit out of me. I couldn't get up again for 2 years. I was a virgin till I was 17.
Dan, it's so good to have you home. I can't even imagine how ghastly this has been for you. We really wanted to visit you in the hospital, but, well, Judith just insisted.
Oh, Lord. It wasn't me, Jenny. It was the doctors. The psychiatrist vetoed all visits till the surgery was over. I thought Dan needed all the memory stimulation he could get, but the doctors left it all to me. It's been very strange and very wonderful. Like being shipwrecked on a desert island and having to rediscover each other again.
All right, let's get serious. When do you think you might want to, start phasing your way back into the office?
Tomorrow.
Oh, look, I didn't mean to rush you, pal. I mean, I gotta go back and work to LA all week. And I'm
No,
not trying. No, I don't forget. You probably have forgot. Forget it.
No, but I feel the sooner I start, the better. I'll find out what kind of player I am, or if I'm just dead weight.
I did your chart today, Dan. Every sign is positive for you.
Do you really think you're ready for this?
Don't you think I am?
Listen, why don't you come back in tomorrow morning? We'll find out. But right now, come on, pal. Let's us boys go do a brandy and business, huh? Honey, why don't you show Judith whatever it is that you bought today? In this unreliable old world, about the only thing I can count on for sure is that Jenny has been out and hit the stores.
Well, Jenny, you buy anything gorgeous?
Who gives a shit?
Wait until you see what we're doing with the marina development. We're gonna clear 5 big ones on the first phase alone. I think a finesse Miller down at City Hall, so all we have to do to get past go is be a little creative in our Teamster deal.
I need to ask you a question.
Shoot.
Before the accident, was I having trouble with Judith with my marriage?
Listen, pal, we all have trouble with our marriage. What we've got to address is how to avoid trouble with the Teamsters.
Jeb, I need to talk, really talk.
You mentioned divorce a couple of times. But you were drinking, so what? Jenny threatens divorce once a month.
I mentioned divorce?
Yeah, that night at the party. Ah, come on, pal. You were juiced. We were all juiced. And listen, Dan, you must know that, I feel kind of guilty. I mean,
How was it between Judith and me that night?
what does it matter now?
Were we arguing?
No, you were not arguing. You were fucking screaming at each other!
Judith was having an affair, right?
How the hell shall I know? I'll tell you this much, if she was, who could blame her?
What does that mean?
Means you treat her like a piece of goddamn furniture. Down in Cabo San Lucas? It was fucking embarrassing.
In Mexico?
Jeb, can't business wait? When do I get to talk to Dan?
He's all yours, babe.
I'm not a fool. I can tell how uneasy you are. Let me help you.
Alan, I need somebody to tell me the truth about a few things, about my life. Well, Jeb says, nah.
What did Jeb tell you?
Well, what a shit I was to Judith.
What you were to her? Did he tell you about Mexico? About Stanton?
Who?
Jack Stanton. You met him in Cabo. Claimed to be a fellow architect. We all smelled a rat, except Judith. She never let him out of her sight. She even had him follow her back here to San Francisco.
What the hell are you getting at?
You wanted the truth. I'm telling you the truth. I saw them up at the hacienda the day before the accident.
Where?
The hacienda. The hotel up in Ross. I saw Stanton's red Porsche out front, right next to a white Mercedes.
Wait a minute. You're saying this guy, Stanton? Was the only person in Marin County with a red Porsche? And Judith's the only one with a white Mercedes? Hey, do me a favor, okay?
Came this close to being killed. She didn't even sprain her ankle. You think about that.
She was thrown clear.
Was she falling? Or jumping? Well?
May I help you? Why, it's Mr. Merrick, isn't it? Rudy Costa, assistant manager. It's so wonderful to have you back, Mr. Merrick. You look great. You lost some weight, but none the worse for the accident. Eh?
Why, thank you.
Is there anything I can do for you?
Maybe. I'm looking for a woman who I think used to come here. You know her?
Sure. But, Mr. Merrick, we are very discreet here, as you know.
Mr.
Costa.
Costa. This is a very sensitive situation for me. I lost track of her when I was in the hospital, and well, I'm sure you understand.
Sure. But, still.
Oh.
Well. For a while, she used to come in every day. Always in the afternoon, as I recall, and always with the same gentleman. But then it stopped.
What was the gentleman's name?
His name? Yes, what was his name? You know, I can't quite remember. Wait a minute. It was Stanley something. No, it was Stanton. Yes, that was it. Stanton. Good-looking guy, kind of close mouth. Discreet, if you know what I mean. He and the lady would always arrive separately. Mr. Merrick, can I offer you a drink?
Thank you, Mr. Costa.
Thank you, Mr. Merrick. And be sure to give my kind regards to your wife.
My wife?
Here we are. Our new marina complex. That's the Merrick Scott Tower. We got most of it rented off at $42 a square foot, but the top 5 floors were all ours.
That's great.
You bet.
Very impressive, Jeb.
Well, it was your design, pal.
Oh,
God, don't you remember at first? You had the EPA guy so far up your ass, you had heartburn. Boy, the way you handled that, sheer poetry.
Really?
Your ticket, Chip.
Thanks.
But what did I do?
Homework. You found out about the pretty young boy he was spending his nights with when his wife thought he was off working the files. You had a friendly little chat with him. No more heartburn.
That was the real prince, huh?
Oh, prince of princes. Now, Dan, I'd like you to meet your secretary, Nancy Mercer.
Welcome back, Dan.
Thank you.
I really mean it.
Well, it's 10 after. I'm gonna miss my plane. Now, if there's anything that you need, Nancy will handle it. Welcome back, pal.
Thanks, Jeb. sorry, wrong number.
Here we go. Black with sweet and low. That's the way you used to take it.
Thank you, Nancy.
Is, something wrong?
Oh, no. Hey, tell me something. Last Christmas, did I buy anybody pets?
That's...
Yeah.
Well, not that I recall. Mostly it was gift certificates to Neiman's.
Jesus. Personal touch, huh? Nancy, tell me something. Does this name Klein, does that mean anything to you?
Oh, yeah, that guy. Mr. Klein called several times back in January regarding an outstanding invoice, but since he wouldn't say what it was for, I didn't pay him. I have it on file if you like it.
Yeah, I would, thanks.
Okay.
Nancy? Have you ever heard of a place called the Hacienda?
Yeah. Yes, I have. Why?
Well, I'm just wondering. Just wondering. All right. Did we ever spend any time there together? You and I? Just the two of us.
You and I?
Mm-hmm.
At the Hacienda?
Yeah.
No.
No.
So...
Okay.
Oh,
Thanks. $7,000.
Can't you read? We're closed.
I know, but I need to speak to Mr. Klein about this.
Oh, all right. I said, come in. I could possibly come up with a couple of words.
You guaranteed me that once this bird got to know me, it would talk. I've had it for 6 months and it hasn't even opened its beak.
I said the Clementine could talk. I didn't say that she would. Okay, I'm sorry. No problem. Sorry about your inconvenience.
Silly old bitch.
Yeah, you see?
Silly old bitch.
So, what can I do for you?
Well, according to this invoice, I bought enough animals to fill a zoo. $7,000, that's ridiculous.
Merrick? Oh, Mr. Merrick. I didn't recognize you there for a while.
I had this bad car accident.
Oh, yeah, so I heard. Sadie? Yeah? Close up the shop. Okay. Oh, and take another look around for Betty June.
Right.
Yeah? Okay, come this way. Welcome home, sweetheart. Welcome home.
Silly old bitch.
There you go, honey. Poor old Twigs. She got hit by a car. She's lost control.
So, what did I buy for $7 grand? A gorilla?
You don't remember?
Amnesia. I blacked out on everything before the accident.
Wow. That can be a tough one.
Yeah.
I'm afraid all you bought was a lot of my time. Yeah, and some of my photographic art. I guess Gorilla wasn't too far off the mark. There was a guy named Jack Stanton. He was doing a little chimney sweeping with your wife. You hired me to stake him out last Christmas. Holiday surcharge and no lunch breaks. Well, it all adds up. I sent you the contact strips New Year's Eve. Then I waited for my money. And just as I was beginning to figure that I'd been stiffed, and I was gonna have to use a little muscle, who shows up but Mrs. Merrick?
Mrs. Merrick?
Yeah, your wife. She paid your bill. She's a nice lady. I got paid, the animals got fed.
You are a private investigator?
Yeah. I paid my dues for 30 years. You spend that long peeping through keyholes, you kind of lose confidence in the human species. Yeah. Plus the hours and the food and the bad vibes kind of took a toll on my health. Now I only do it to pay the rent and feed the animals. Huh? You satisfied? Case closed?
Let me put it this way, Mr. Klein. Don't you find it a little odd that on the same day you gave me those pictures, My wife and I had a terrible accident. She gets thrown out with hardly a scratch. I wind up looking like hamburger.
What, you think she planned it? Come on. Unless your wife is into serious acrobatics, I'd say that your imagination is working overtime. You want my advice? Forget it. Okay, so she had an affair. You've never had an affair, Mr. Merrick? Yeah?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I did. But I can't remember who with.
Yeah, I can keep a guy on his toes.
Look, Mr. Klein, I'd like to hire you again. Find out a little bit more about this Jack Stanton.
And I'd be glad to take your money, but as I don't believe in exploiting animals, occasionally I get a little soft and extend that code to human beings. Look, the way I see it, you both had an affair, and now you love each other. Great. Save your money. Forget the guy. Kind of pretty, ain't he? He's not my type.
Mr. Klein, don't move. There's a snake right behind you.
Ah, yeah, Betty June. I've been looking for you. Where you been, honey? Is she pretty? Sadie? Yeah. I found Betty June. Yeah, she was in the filing cabinet. Oh.
Maybe I should continue the sessions with the shrink. Maybe Jeb's right. Just put a lid on the past. But what you said about the accident, I can't let it go. It doesn't add up. I feel there's something wrong here.
Trust your feelings.
What?
Do you love Judith?
I guess I do.
She's sick. You do know that, don't you? She's the one who needs a psychiatrist, not you. She's a pathological liar. She lies for the sake of lying. 7 years, she's never told me the simple truth about anything. God damn it, used to drive you crazy. Especially when you'd catch her in it and she'd just coolly start spinning another one. She thinks everybody's stupid. She can do anything and get away with it. She's sick.
What happened in Mexico with Stanton?
She's like a drug addict. Completely hooked on him. And he's still around. Believe me. Problem is, so are you. Dan, do you know how much you're worth? Can't really see how beautiful it is with lights on. Isn't it amazing? If only life could be that perfect. That still.
Jenny, no, don't. Don't do this.
We were lovers, Dan.
Hacienda?
You remember? We were gonna get married. We were just waiting for the right time. Jeb's not back till tomorrow. Make love to me now. Here. Just like we used to.
I said, stop it. I don't remember. Can't you understand?
Get out.
Jenny, please.
Get out!
Hi, Jeb.
Oh, Dan.
Copying my homework?
No, just taking a look at what you've been doing while I've been gone, and it looks pretty good, considering.
Yes?
Considering you have no idea of what the fuck you're doing. Listen, I'm just not so sure that
I can handle it?
No, I just think we have some serious thinking to do about what the next step is.
That's precisely what I've been doing the last couple of days. Thinking about that.
So, if you're ready to buy out your partner,
Then he's ready to sell. Assuming we could come up with a deal.
I'll warn you, pal. I'll suck your blood.
Well, like you say, Jeb, in an unreliable world, it's nice to have somebody who's consistent.
Jeb, the men from the security service are here.
Some Greenpeace freaks trying to stop us from shifting an old boat off the marina site. Time to go knock a few heads together. We'll talk.
I'm really sorry, Dan. It's just that Jeb insisted and there was really nothing.
No sweat.
What do you want?
Caffeine and no calls.
Wait a minute, you can't just continue.
Nancy,
like
it's
this.
okay.
I guess I owe you an apology.
Forget it.
Or maybe I was wrong, maybe you was right.
Oh, that's refreshing.
After you left the store the other night, I gave the whole business another thought. And the more I ran it by, the more I began figuring maybe you wasn't so far off base.
You're a day late and a few dollars short, Mr. Klein. You were right. Forget the guy.
Oh, boy. Am I in a fix?
What is the problem?
The guy. Look, I did a bit of research on him. Let's start with the accident. Yeah? Now, you was driving the car, right?
Right.
Wrong. I checked with the hospital. There's no way that you could have received these head injuries if you were sitting behind the wheel of a car. Next question. Was your wife even in the car when it went over the edge? Or could she have been on terra firma and given it a little nudge?
Come on, Klein. She's not Superman.
Yeah, but how about her and Stanton?
How would you like your coffee?
Oh, two sugars. Real sugar and cream, preferably from a cow. Oh, by the way, the typeface on your IBM, it wouldn't happen to be Prestige Elite by any chance, would it?
Everybody's into Courier 10 these days, but I still use the... How did you know that?
You got Prestige Elite written all over you. I tracked Stanton down to the architect firm he used to work for in L.A. They don't know where he is, but I do. At least I know where he was. Right here, in this office, exactly 5.5 hours after the accident. Copy copy of a fax he sent to his boss. Dear Paul, I finally decided to take the plunge and go for that job in Tokyo. I'm shipping out tonight, so don't expect to hear from me for a while. Happy New Year. Sent from Merrick Scott, number 4. That's your personal fax machine, number 4. Time sent, 8:04 a.m., January 1. Typeface, Prestige Elite. I take it your wife had a set of keys to this office, huh?
But she was in the hospital, for Christ's sake.
No, she was not. Judith Merrick discharged herself from Marin County Hospital at 6:18 a.m., January 1. 3.5 hours after she was admitted.
No.
It gets worse. Japanese immigration's got no record of a Jack Stanton entering Japan. Okay, could be anywhere, but I'll bet you dollars to donuts the boy never left town. You're worth an awful lot of money, Mr. Merrick. They tried to kill you once. Why not try it again, huh?
Hello? Hello?
Dad? Mr. Merrick's taking a nap.
Any calls, Lydia?
Well, just one. He said they'd call back later. Stan, someone. Let's see. Jack Stanton.
Did he leave a number?
No, just that he's in town. Mrs. Merrick? Are you all right?
Yes, Lydia.
May I speak to Gus Klein, please?
Nah, he's delivering puppies.
When will he be back?
He's right here.
Let me talk to him.
I told you he's delivering puppies.
God damn it, this is important. Tell him Jack Stanton's in town. He called my wife and... Did you get all that?
Yeah, the bitch just got it.
What?
The dog just bit Gus. Yeah, I'll tell him.
Lydia! Can I borrow your car for a little while? My battery's dead.
Sure, Mr. Merrick. The keys are under the seat.
let you know that Mr. Merrick's prescription is ready to be picked up.
That's not for us, Twigs. Patience, honey. Patience. Can't keep fire mouth. The green terror when they're spawning. The rival females try to kill each other. Oh, yeah. I did a little checking on that old shipwreck. Interesting. Seems you guys are gonna have quite a battle to get rid of it, huh?
Yeah. So did you get any phone calls?
Sure. I had a great morning. I reread all of Animal Farm. Did you ever read Animal Farm, Mr. Merrick?
Yeah, sure. George Orwell.
Mr. Orwell's simple tale of animals rising up against their human oppressors. Boy, would I sing to see that really happen. Take your ship, for instance. Do you know what your guys are gonna do with it? They're gonna tow it a mile out of U.S. waters and sink the sucker. The fact that it's full of toxic waste doesn't seem to bother anybody, except, of course, the fish. But fish don't buy condos, so who gives a shit?
Hello?
Is this Judith Merrick of 114 Summit Way?
Yes?
This is Western Union in San Rafael. We have a telegram for you from a Jack Stanton. Do you want me to read it, or should I?
Yes. Read it.
Unable to reach you on the phone without interference. Imperative I see you today. Send telegram care of General Delivery, San Francisco. Signed, Jack.
Dan.
Jenny.
I have to talk to you. There's something I have to find out.
What?
Is Stanton in town?
Yeah, he's been trying to reach Judith.
I knew it. Judith came over to see me on some pretext or other, doing her best friend routine. She's trying to find out how much I know. She's ready to make her move, Dan. She's got you right where she wants you. Like a child. No memory, no history. Why?
Jenny, please.
My God, this is so crazy. She won't get away with it.
Ah! Oh, jeez. Did you get my fax from L.A.?
Oh, yeah.
Listen, tomorrow night, as soon as I get back into town, we sit down, dinner, we hammer out a deal.
Okay, but what are we doing with this shipwreck?
Done. We dump it tomorrow. Oh, do me a favor. Keep your hands off the office machines, huh?
Dan, it's Mr. Klein on line 2.
Hello?
Oh, Mr. Merrick, it's Gus Klein. Be outside in 2 minutes. Get ready for some action.
Why? What happened? Oh, sorry. Nancy, do me a favor and get a hold of, what's his name down in site clearance?
Abe?
Abe, yeah. Give him a call and tell him to hold off on moving that old shipwreck tomorrow.
You drive, I gotta work.
What's up?
This, come on. Let's get this machine on the road. Golden Gates.
Jack Stanton. Care of General Delivery, San Francisco.
And the message?
Dear Jack, I was surprised to hear from you. If you're in some kind of trouble, I'll try and help. But please understand, my husband and I are together again. I'll meet you today, 5 p.m. at our hotel.
At our hotel. The Hacienda, right? My guess is whatever they're up to in a bedroom. I'll follow them and plant this outside so we can monitor them from the car. What the fuck am I doing? I'm looking through a lens. Okay. So now where's Romeo? That's what he looked like 9 months ago. Same location. The same lens.
Great.
Hey. I was there too, Dan. A long time ago.
You were married?
When it ended, I was walking around feeling like I was a package of broken glass.
Nice car.
1968 Dodge Coronet. 212,000 miles. It's original engine. Yep, that's our boy. Okay, you stay here. He's coming back out. Start her out, Dan. Roll it. Hey.
You gonna open it?
Well, not unless you got the key. It's padlocked.
Well, how the hell did he get through?
I don't know. You okay? Well, son of a bitch is coming in my car. Hey. Take it easy. This car's an antique. Tell me it drives like one. bastard. You want it, you'll get it. Right, hey, Dan! Fuck him! I got my dad! Oh. Oh, look. Look at this. Oh, shit.
I'm sorry. Hey, I'm really sorry, Gus. I'll make it up to you.
Time for the cops, huh?
Yeah. But first, I want to talk to Judith on my own. You understand?
I just hope she does.
No, I'm not talking revenge. I'm talking about the woman who nursed me back to health. I just don't understand. I don't know why.
Sure. Spare yourself the pain. I spent years trying to figure out what went wrong. Got me nowhere.
I still need to talk to her, Gus.
Yeah. Just in case.
Freeze.
Don't move.
Jesus.
There is no Stan. You shot him. You were drunk, Dan. Scott's party, we had a fight. I made you take me home. Then you went really crazy.
I ran upstairs and locked myself in and called Stanton for help. He came over. And you... We got rid of the body. Then we had the accident.
No, I don't believe it.
Dan, I tried to keep it from you, but you hired that damn detective again. I had to play Stanton to convince him that Stanton's still alive.
You tried to kill me today.
The shots I fired at you two were only meant to scare you. Don't you see? We had to get Klein off the trail.
What, am I going crazy here? I saw both of you go in that hotel.
You saw me go in. I got changed, and then I went out the back door where I had the Porsche parked.
You dress up like Stanton, and you almost killed me. Now you're telling me that I killed Stanton. Wait a minute. Before the accident? That's what you said?
Yeah.
Fucking liar! Jack Stanton was alive and well and in my office sending a fax 5 hours after the accident.
That was me! I sent the fax! To make believe Stanton was still alive. Why do you think I checked out of the hospital so goddamn fast? To start covering for you. First morning, paying Stanton's bill at the hacienda, sending the fax, hiding his Porsche in the garage. Not knowing if you were dead or alive, but praying and God working to protect you if you were alive. I love you, Dan. Haven't you learned that much by now? Oh, there's nothing I wouldn't do for you. Nothing. But then you brought back Klein. Don't you see? You hired someone to find out that you're a murderer. You hired somebody to send you to the gas chamber.
Why? Why didn't you tell me any of this before?
In the hospital? Hi, Dan. I brought you some roses. Oh, and by the way, you're a murderer. Dan, I was trying to protect you. To protect you from your own memory. I wanted a new start for both of us.
I wish to God I'd died in that accident.
Oh, don't say that. We're in this together. We have to get out of here. Tonight. Somebody out there knows that Stanton's dead. The phone call, the first telegram, that wasn't me, that was somebody else. Somebody who...
Who?
I don't know. But whoever it is, they're trying to play a rotten game with us. I started to panic. I went down to the wreck where you... Oh, there's not much left now. Only... Oh, thank God, tomorrow they're finally dumping that wreck. And what's in it?
Judith. I put a hold on that ship. I told him not to move it. Well, how the hell was I supposed to know what was in it?
Jesus Christ. Okay. We have to move now. You throw whatever we need into a suitcase. We can arrange for money to be sent to us when we get there. I'll get the Porsche back to the garage and pick up the Mercedes.
No, I'm coming with you.
Dan, we don't have time. When I get back, we have to be ready to leave. You do the packing and write a note to Lydia. It can't look as if we're running.
Hello.
This is Jenny. I want you to come over. There's something you have to know. I can't tell you over the phone. It has to be one-on-one.
I can't.
Listen. If you don't come over right now, I'm calling the police.
Jenny! Jenny! Jenny, it's me, Dan! Jenny, open the goddamn door! Jenny? Hey. I got a call from Jenny. She told me to come over. I found her like this.
Yeah. I monitored the call. Sit down. You're not going anywhere. I had a little talk with the Valley Parking man at the Hacienda. He told me the guy in the Porsche wasn't the guy at all.
What do you mean?
Where is she?
Who?
Oh, come on.
I don't know. She left.
All right. In Stanton's Porsche. I was watching. So where does that leave Mr. Stanton?
How the hell should I know? Your guess is as good as mine.
Really? Well, for what it's worth, my guess is that whatever's left of him is rotten in that old shipwreck. You see, Mr. Merrick, my guess is that you killed him the night I sent you the pictures, the night you had the accident. My guess is your wife's been covering up for you all along. And my guess is Jenny Scott somehow put the pieces together and was threatening to go to the cops.
I didn't kill Jenny.
What about Stanton?
Maybe I did. Maybe that's the block that the doctors are talking about. Maybe I'm a raving psychopath, but I can't remember.
I can't turn a blind eye to murder.
I'm not asking you to. I'm just asking you to give me a chance to let me remember what happened. Let me go inside that ship. Please.
Give me Lieutenant Lacey.
Oh, for God's sake, Gus. If I did it, I'll pay for it. I'm not gonna run. You can put me away, put me in a straitjacket, a gas chamber, but at least give me a chance to remember what the fuck it is I've done.
Yeah, this is Lacey.
Send a car to 1134 Lagunda Coast Highway.
Who is this?
There's been a murder.
Who's calling? Hello? Hello?
Let's go. there. It's Stanton.
Me. Dan Merrick. It's Dan Merrick.
Oh, God. This is insane. You must be Jack Stanton.
Jack Stanton. I'm Jack Stanton.
What happened? You must try and remember what happened. Don't back up. Come on. Come on. What happened? Try and remember.
Jack. I love you.
Who killed Dan Merrick? You've got to remember. Come on. Who killed him?
She called me at the hacienda.
For God's sake, Jack, come quick. Dan's crazy. He's drunk. Help me. Jack, help me.
Move it.
You must remember. Who killed Dan Merrick? Who killed him?
I said open the door now! Judith!
You little whore. You were fucking that bastard.
I love him.
Never see him again, you little slut! I ought to kill you! You're gonna pay for what you've done to me! Judith, don't! Oh!
We gotta do something. Call the police.
Oh, no, Jack.
Listen to me.
No, you gotta help me, please. They'll lock me up. They'll throw me in jail without you.
Where's Judith?
Thank God.
You were right, she was driving. I'd been drinking that night. I left my wallet in the hotel. She drove.
Whose idea was the ship?
Dan had told her about it. She figured the chemicals would dissolve the body.
Bad guess. It's formaldehyde. It's the best preservative known to man.
The accident.
We head for Mexico. Now. Tonight.
Judith, what do you mean, we?
Well, of course we. We're in this together.
We can't go loping off into the sunset. Now you listen to me. I'm not going to spend the rest of my life.
With me? Jack, you have to. You're part of this now.
You planned it this way from the beginning,
No,
didn't you?
Jack, I didn't plan it, but it happened. Now you have no choice.
I do! I'll let the cops sort this out. I'll take my chances.
No!
I am out of your life. Do you understand me?
Oh, Jack, don't say that. You can't just throw me away like that.
Jesus Christ, Jack! What the fuck are you doing?
You okay? I guess I gotta call you Jack now, huh? Come on, let's get out of here.
So now you know.
You're insane!
I had to do it.
Oh, God!
He and Jenny were the only ones who knew. He's gone!
God!
Come with me. Come on, let's get out of here.
You gotta get him some help. For Christ's sake, he's dying down there.
I didn't want to hurt you. Let's go, Jack. It's a long ride.
Judith? Judith!
Jenny blew it. She soon found out you weren't Dan. Your smell, your hands, the lines on your palms. She was going to the police. I had to kill her. After the accident, when the doctors told me your husband is in a deep coma, I knew it was crazy, but I really had no choice. Oh my God. What I went through to make all this come true. When we first met, it was as if I'd always known you. Remember?
Yes, I remember.
Don't!
This is the California Highway Patrol. To the side.
Okay, Judith. It's all over now. Stop the car!
Because of the gun.
Pull over to the shoulder.
I said stop the car!
Pull to the shoulder. I repeat.
Forget Mexico.
To the side of the road.
I've got a better idea.
You all right?
Gus! How the hell did you...
I got my own tank. You want a shot?
You all right, Mr. Merrick?
Let's go. Dan, come on.